Chillin' playing some RimWorld. Never played RimWorld, but I've seen a little bit of people playing it before. Not much of it. I don't know really what it's about. Okay, so we have... It took away... Really? It took away half of my cookies? That is cheap. Wow. Can I go get more? Because that's unfair. What the hell? Really, game? It's like a survival game where you manage little people. So... I'm trying to think of a way to put it. Deep Rock Galactic, I guess? Paula, how's it going? How was your Tuesday? Granny better let me have my other cookies back. Give them to me. Okay, good. You had surgery on your finger. Hopefully nothing too bad. Because I know you were talking about the draining the pus and it's still being sore and filling up again and everything. Was it an infection or something? Like a big infection? Is an infection big or not? You don't know. Gotcha. Well, hopefully it heals up and isn't gonna leave or progress to anything else or leave a big scar. Said that you took too long? How long did you have, like, the pus and everything? Oops. Oh, come on. Wow. Six days, but it was bad for 3. I mean, that's, Yeah, hopefully it wasn't like one of the really bad infections, gangrenous ones that go everywhere else. Hopefully it just stays whatever was removed with the surgery. Nope. Wrong way. I have to open this with the key again? Really, game? Really? Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, Vanessa's mega first. Absolutely #1 at the top. And second. Back. Hey, Roy. I didn't ask, but how was your Tuesday, Roy? You have to double time your efforts to beat Vanessa. She's way ahead of everyone. Okay, and here we are. This should be the last series of dungeons. Took the wife for her chemo shots. Ooh. Hope everything is going well with regards to that. This looks like a lot of warps. What? Let's try the other door first. Let's try the other door first. Hey Matt, how's it going? Doing pretty good. How's your Tuesday? Just gonna say. Smide the Cunning. You cannot see an amulet of yours will be the key to finish Immortal Wrath and put you onto the right path. I'm going to need an amulet. I just want to see if it says equipping. Aha. So I'm going the right way. I need that amulet apparently, so it's probably good. 14. Nice. Not sure if I'm supposed to hit those, but... we will find out. There we go, back to full power. Hopefully we can keep it. Guess I need to hit those buttons. Not sure the order. Oh, that did something, so... need to hit something else, though. So maybe right, left, middle. Then hit this, and then hit that, maybe? Gotta record some stuff and do a new costume for tomorrow. Be well and good luck, Infestors. Thank you. Yep. We should be able to get through this today, and then I will jump on to some other games. This game took a lot longer than I originally anticipated. Okay, so... left, right, middle. No, maybe they just say quickly, that way I don't have to worry about it. Nope, doesn't. So let's go back to the other room. Maybe that tells me. Wheat, how's it going? What if I want to fail and die for some... wow, I can't even, like, get up there without taking a hit? Oh, come on. How was your Tuesday, Wheat? Yeah, it is like Link to the Past in size. Okay, so how do I get this? Wait, can I use the magnet? Nope. Oh. Well. That was easy. No complaints here. Work was lovely. Taking it easy, relaxing on Twitch before bed at the moment. Nice. Can I hit the switch? Yep. What did that do? Okay, so these bring me to different locations. Always a pleasure to be on. I'm starting to think none of these go anywhere. How many more do I have? 2? 1? 0? Wait, if I use the amulet here, do I get to see something? Nope. Oh, maybe I use it here? Actually, wait. Middle, right, left? That didn't do anything. Left, right, middle? About to find out. Okay, so that worked. And that did not. Middle, left, right. Also, let's switch back to the bowling ball. Nope. What? What? Ew. I was thinking too much. Because it didn't give hints as usual. Wait, it's our path. It said left, right. Left, right, left. Left, right, right. Okay, I think it was left, right, right. Be warned. What does this say? Same exact thing. Oh, it's another one. Can I use the thing of true sight to see the path? Nope. That would have made too much sense. Don't like this map. Oh, great. We have 2 paths. Well, that was nice. Do 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 do. Oh no, not these guys. Not these guys. No. Oh. Thought that was about to warp me to somewhere I didn't want to be. Oh, come on. This better be the right way. Nope, you got a boss or something. Oh, he warps back. What? Oh, he just chases me around. It wasn't too bad. And I get more life. Nice. So where are we at now? Part 2. What did that do? Oh, I have to figure out what to hit. Section of the pipe is ready to burst any second. So I need to find another. I feel like I should be able to go over there. Oh, I turn them and then I hit the... Oh, no. Did it burst? Okay. I'm overthinking. Come on, Ghosty, run into my laser. There we go. In this case, I was overthinking because this game tended to be overthinking. So the fact it gave me something simple shocks me. Mostly it's run all the way to the other side of the map for no apparent reason and hit a button. Or use an item that it never says to use. So the fact that it just literally opened up is quite shocking to me. This must be somewhere inside the mansion, but where exactly? And more to the point, which way is out? We came in here to find a baby, so why would we be going out? No, don't hit me. Got you. Just in case I get hit. Wish I could leave them here. One, two, and that's probably gonna come a warp. Oh. Barely caught it. Oh, what? Don't like books. Don't like flying books. It's not something I want to see. Oh, is it gonna make me go into a library each time or something? Okay, nothing here, nothing here. Clock? No button in this room? It's just bathroom. Just a regular bathroom. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. Imagine having your books randomly come alive like that. Wait. Why does that push me up? Uh-oh, red ones. Wait, aren't these the unkillable ones? Wait, could I kill them over and... Oh. Because I think those ones gave health each time you kill them. So maybe you can use that area to farm. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. What? Real... All right. That brought me back to the first floor. Okay. So do not touch that. Let's use these guys to get health back. Music box. I said music box. Well. That was simple. Boop, boop. Getting close. Can feel it. Creeping up on the final boss or bosses. What's in here? Another warp. Anything on the walls in here? Doesn't seem to be. What floor did this return me to? The first floor. So every time I get warped, I'm getting warped back to the first floor. That's ridiculous. Oh, you're gonna play Mother 3? Nice. I need to play like the proper English translated one because I've only Seen like the fan one back in the day. Oh, come on. It's more personal and also weirder than Earthbound. Don't know if you played Earthbound, aka Mother 2, but yeah. Very sad at parts, and then other times really, really screwed up. Yes. You own Earthbound, okay. Oh, come on, he hit me. Yeah, I have the box and everything. I have the whole original from back in the day. Dang it, he didn't drop. I wanted the help. Oop, can I get in there? Can hit a switch. That didn't open the door. Oh, it brought me to another room. Wait, why does blue kill in one hit and green take 3? What is this? So the damage values aren't linear, I guess. Box was $600. I paid $280 for the cart back then. I mean, that's still a good price considering how much it's skyrocketed to now. Wait, I'm back on the first floor, that's right. Back on the first floor. Guess I just go up. Bought 7 years ago. Damn, it was still that expensive 7 years ago. I mean, I could see that. That would... Just given how rare the box is. But I just remember the prices of everything skyrocketing during the pandemic, so I didn't know when exactly the price on that... Oh, come on. Drop health, please. Not gonna do it. No switches. No switches here. Got eyeballs. Can you drop health, please? And there's a switch on the wall. That's 3 switches. I'm not even gonna bother fighting them. Did you ever play Mother 1? The one with Nintendo? Ooh. So 4 switches brings us to whatever this place is. Which requires going the correct path, apparently. Of course, I'd have to go through the alien. Wasn't that one? Wait. Maybe it was that. Actually, might have been that one. Nope, it was the middle one. I mean, that's fair. Ooh. Wasn't to the right. What? Oh, that was the one just below. Definitely going all the way over here again. I want those things at the bottom. What the hell brought me up here this time? Just doesn't make sense. I want to say 250. So it's either middle. It's middle. Wait, was this literally just for health? Oh no, there's an exit. It's a bunch of exits. Nothing in there. Can feel the ending coming. This level's been pretty long. Ooh. What's this? door must appear there or something, right? It's gonna be one of the top two doors. Probably has another switch, maybe? Or do the switches only mattered to warp me to that place? Maybe that's what those were. Yeah, because no switch in here. Might as well kill these guys though. Maybe they drop. Nope, didn't drop anything. Let's try this one, and then we'll try the middle one. Nope. Middle door. Well, this... Is there another door I missed? Was there something in here? Oh, I think I know. I think I know. The amulet. And then here. Nope. Is there a quick thing that tells me? Oh, there's books in those books room. Ew. That's why. Once again, the game giving no indication. And they just blend into the background. So we need to find the switch rooms. I think the one up here was at the bottom right. Was. So now if I go in here, no. Maybe if I hit it and then hit it again. Okay. So there's book 1. Okay. Is there one in this room? Nope. It's on the right and the top right, I think. Geez, game, make more sense. Okay, hit it, so I'm gonna hit it twice. 2. There'll be a book. And then... I don't think there was in this room, but let me just double check. I was right. Let's look at all the books here since we're in a big room. Okay, nothing jutting out. Nothing jutting out. Not sure what that just did. Oh, the magic one, that's right. The magic. Now, was there a switch in here? Okay, there was. 2. And what book did we miss? Here we go. Here, click. Chaos! How's it going, buddy? How was your Tuesday? I think that was the last switch, right? Because there wasn't one in this room. Okay, I was right. So now it's going to either be upstairs at the bottom room or in the front. Game's going well so far. Tuesday went well. Just really foggy outside. I literally can't see outside my house. But I think it started to rain a little bit too. But no, Tuesdays, yeah, standard Tuesday. Thought it would be a little bit hectic, but appointment got canceled, so ended up being kind of a free, more relaxing Tuesday. So does that mean this door thingy? It is, okay. Do we need an amulet? Okay, we're missing something. What are we missing? It was that 4 switch that brought me to the healing. But I'm not sure why that would matter. Another room. In room B. Wait, so Sand out. Arrive in main room A. Go north now. Enter the upper right opening. Big library. Main room B. Head in the upright room. But then press book it. Okay, main room C. Okay, so there is a final book. Is a final book. I thought for sure, though, this just brought me to that weird healing warp room. It did. Unless it was another switch I had to hit. Dang it. It's the left one, wasn't it? Right, middle, far left. Okay, that just brought me to the top then. Okay. Not gonna complain. Did I miss a switch? Hit that book. Celestial! How's your Tuesday? Already did this one. Huh. Missing something. Better performance on Gargoyle's Quest 2. I'm doing the NES version now. Nice, nice. Just kill these guys because I don't know where to go. That was not it either. Head to main room C. Weird. I feel like I've missed hitting something. This should have a room open. Yeah, because no one's here. Hope I don't have to hit them in order. Like to introspect after I play a game, go through the aspects. Nice. Are you going to attempt for a Deathless of Gargoyle's Quest 2 on the NES on stream? I'm missing something. You might. Seems like a good one. The hardest part of that I can see is the sand bridge. Because that, if you're off by even a pixel, it's just like, I forget if it does damage or if it's just straight death. Oh, maybe it was up here? Okay, here. Okay, now I found it. Now I found it. Yeah, no, the game isn't that hard overall. It's just that one jump. Yeah, where you have to do like a pixel perfect. It's on the northeast corner of the world map. I can't ever think of what it's called, but it's on the northeast corner, just before like a small desert and ruins. And you have to do like a perfect jump and then latch onto the side just as you make it. It's not too bad. It's just oh, you always make it? Nice. Not sure which one has the healing. Let's try the door first. Nope. Oh. It's gonna be one of these. Maybe it's the top left that I have to go to. Nope. If you let go 4 times, you'll always make it. Oh. It's been a while since I played. I just remember that's one that people always complain about for, like, killing their runs. Okay. Which of these doors is it? I'm just gonna go in this one. Assuming getting warped there is not the... Nope, that was not the one. Top one? Okay, game. Okay. There we go. I think I missed the part where Throg was doing that jump. I saw where he was at part of the beginning and part of the end. Fister. How would I turn back? There's a switch on it. Okay, fall, ignore her and press the switch behind her. Keep hanging left, switch and it will appear again after you do not take it. Ooh. Looks like we're coming up on boss battle. Four times is safe. Okay. Wait. Oh! He can't come in the corner. Well, that's helpful. Is he the same? Okay, let's use a cookie. Oh, come on. Can I corner them? Wow, this boss has a lot of forms. Can I? Nope. 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 Can't corner this one. Can't corner this one. Ooh, wow. Okay. This one... Oh, that's dirty. Okay. Pubert. Is there another boss? Is that it? Is that is that the final boss? I am very as confused as you are, Celeste, right now, because that did not seem like final boss. It did have 3 forms, but Okay. Thanks for the GGs, Roy and Celestial. We're about to find out. You've completed Adam. What? That was the final boss? Thanks for the GGs, Matt. Oh, apparently we beat it. Apparently that was the final boss. A gargoyle that has 3 forms. Okay. Not the ending I expected. So. And it only took a little over an hour into the stream to get through the final dungeons. That was a pretty long final level, though. Thanks again for the GG, Celestial. I knew I was near the end. I knew with the final key that I was probably on the exact final dungeon. And it was long, but yeah. Did not expect the final boss to be like that. Okay. Overall, Addams Family values, I'd give it 7 maybe a 7.5. It's very confusing on where to go once you're halfway through the game. Once you get to the halfway point, the map is gigantic and the lack of information makes it hard to figure out where to go on your own. I don't like when it shrinks to the third beam, the red one. If it weren't for a few things, I would have gone to an 8. Like, back when I started it, an 8 felt right. Like I said, after the halfway point, you have the whole map. And sometimes you have to go to the most random location to hit, like, a switch or get an item from someone that you don't realize. And they never hint you need to go there. They don't mark it on the map. They don't hint it. And so you could be searching for 4 to 5 hours. Like at that point, once I was searching for a couple, I'm like, I need a basic spoiler-free guide that at least tells me some directions to go if I get lost. And one of them literally was a switch hidden behind a wall. The whole game, you never have to do that. And then one switch. You can't even continue the game if you don't hit it. If you don't walk on it. And it gives you no clue. So that dropped it down a bit. And then the attack going into red, or the fact if you die, you start back on where you either entered or exited a dungeon. At that point, that dropped the rating a bit. So 7.5 feels right. Thanks for the GG, Mixer. Yeah, it's overall decent. Just those few little changes would have made it even better. The final boss also being a little weird, but nothing wrong with that. It's just kind of odd that it was a gargoyle, I guess. But yeah, overall, this probably be the best Addams Family game that I played or know about. I haven't tried the SNES, like, searching Addams Family game, but I'm kind of scared that one's like the NES one. Fester's Quest I like, just has the negative aspect of getting sent back to the beginning of the game if you die. So I'd rank Fester's Quest my number 2 at the moment of the Addams Family games, with this number 1. But yeah,